I'll admit it. I judged her the second she walked through my front door. Purple hair, nose ring, loud laugh, and somehow she had my son wrapped around her finger. I shook her hand, smiled politely, and in my head I was already thinking, this won't last. My son Daniel had always been focused, disciplined, the kind of kid who planned his future 5 years ahead. Sophia? She looked like she planned her life 5 minutes at a time, and I was absolutely convinced she was going to derail everything he worked for. What I didn't know was that one awkward night alone with her would completely destroy every assumption I had. When Daniel left for grad school in Chicago, I thought I had time before meeting someone serious, but 5 months later, he brought Sophia home for the first time. She was polite, always said sir, always helped clear plates, but her energy bothered me. Too relaxed, too comfortable, like nothing in life stressed her out. For months, I kept her at arm's length. Short answers, minimal eye contact. If she tried to start a conversation, I'd nod and check my phone. She never pushed back, never looked offended. She just kept showing up, smiling. Then Thanksgiving happened. We hosted dinner at our house in Denver. Full spread, family everywhere. Halfway through the evening, my wife realized we forgot cranberry sauce. She and Daniel ran to the store, and suddenly, it was just me and Sophia. Alone. The silence was thick. I pretended to mess with the TV remote. After a minute, she spoke. So, you built that bookshelf, right? I looked up. She was staring at the one in the living room, the one I built years ago. I nodded. Her eyes lit up like I'd just shown her gold. That's amazing. My grandpa used to build furniture. I always wished I learned. That caught me off guard. She asked if she could see my workshop in the garage. I hesitated, then said yes. Inside the garage, something shifted. She wasn't making small talk. She asked real questions. How long did it take to learn woodworking? What was my biggest failure? Did I ever think about quitting? Then she told me something I didn't expect. She was building an online interior design brand, working 2 part-time jobs, saving every dollar to open her own studio one day. The purple hair? Brand recognition, she said, laughing. The tattoos? Milestones in her journey. She wasn't careless. She was intentional. We ended up sitting on old toolboxes, talking about risk, failure, ambition. She asked how I handled doubt when I started my own business. I told her about the nights I thought I'd ruined my life, about the loans, the stress. She didn't interrupt. She listened. When my wife and Daniel came back, they found us in the garage laughing over a crooked stool I built in 1998. Later that night, before leaving, she looked at me and said, "Thank you for showing me your workshop." That meant a lot, and she meant it. That was the moment everything changed. I stopped seeing purple hair, stopped seeing tattoos. I started seeing someone who respected hard work, someone who loved my son, someone building something real. Now, she calls me for advice about suppliers. I helped her register her business last month, and when she landed her first big client, she called me before she even posted it online. I went from barely tolerating her to being proud of her, and honestly, I'm glad she proved me wrong.